Hello. If you can hear me, I can see a couple of you are in the house. If you can hear me, just make some noise on the chat box there. Just put something on the chat box. Say, yes, I'm here. My name is Joshua Darie, or my name is James Ibori from Owara Delta State, or my name is whatever. Just put your name on the chat box. I can see a couple of you, a lot, as a matter of fact. Yeah, your name, where you're coming from, where you're watching from. I'm Charles from Lagos. Bright Elvis, yes. I have a couple of you already in the house. Wonderful. About 40 something of us in the house already. And I want to make sure everything is perfect today. Like I have to make sure you can hear me very well. You can see the video. All right. So if you can hear me, just let me know so I go straight into the business of the day. Desmond Richard from Lagos, David from Ibadan, Augustine Chuks Oko is here already from Lagos, Chidebere from Akwa Ibom, Samuel from Lagos, Nseobong is here. Arinza from Abuja. Okay, everything is clear. Let me get one off. Somebody from BC. My name is Mark from BC. Mark, you're welcome. That's my in-law. My cousin is married to Amomaram BC. It's all right. Okay. Mubarak Buhari from Kanu. Yeah, we exchanged an email a while ago. Okay. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me assume everybody can hear me loud and clear. Let me assume everybody can see me. But if for any reason you lose the video of the training, please refresh. It should have to do with your connection. So if for any reason you lose the video of the training, just refresh and you will be back to the webinar window. Oh, wonderful. Loud and clear, loud and clear. I thank God for the loud network and connection today. Everybody can hear me. Okay. As you come in, just putting your name in the chat box there. My name is Joshua from Lagos. My name is this from Katsina. My name is Emmanuel from Australia. Wherever, just put your name there. And a couple of things you should also know before I get right into business is, one, if you lose access to the webinar window, definitely your connection. So I advise you do not do anything with your connection right now apart from the webinar, because the more you use your network, your connection for lots of stuff like streaming, downloading, the more it weakens the webinar strength, and then you might have hitches here and there. So to totally avoid that, just forget about anything here. I think in a space of 40-50 minutes you should be done, and you can go back to whatever you are doing. Okay, I think that's it. So let me go right into the business of the day. And yeah, let me go right into the business of the day. Okay, let me pull up my slide right now and then go straight into the business of the day. Boom, good. Yeah, I'm pulling up the slide. Okay, my slide is up right now, but I have to make sure everybody can see my slide. If you can see my slide, let me hear. Just put Y on the chat box. If you can see my slide, just say Y. Sadiq from Abuja, you're welcome. Promise from Port Harcourt, you're welcome. And Tony from Lagos, you're welcome. Mark from BC, you're welcome. If you can see my slide, just put in Y on the chat box, and I will just hit the ground running. No time to waste this time around, because it's just a simple thing here. Yes, okay. You can see my slide. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, once again, you're welcome to this webinar, to this online event today. Today, I'm basically not teaching anything, the hardcore mini importation or internet marketing, right? Today, I'm strictly talking about China WhatsApp ban, something that have happened recently, and I've thrown a whole lot of mini importers into a state of I don't know what Patrick Obayagbo calls it, pandemonium. Let me just use that word, pandemonium. All right. Chinese government has banned WhatsApp. I mean, every normal human being would want to ask, why would the government want to ban a means of communication that is almost, that everybody is almost using these days? Why would the government want to ban that? Now, if you've been following Chinese government for for if you're joining events with Chinese government, you know that those guys, they are very, very careful. All right. The Facebook you enjoy here, the YouTube you enjoy, the Instagram you enjoy, they do not have it in China. And the reason is so simple. Even though I'm not here to like start telling all the reasons and all that, I'm actually here to, you know, provide a solution to this WhatsApp thing. Provide a solution to the WhatsApp thing. Now, why WhatsApp? Why WhatsApp? They could have banned something else. They could have banned YouTube or banned something and it may not affect us. But why WhatsApp? WhatsApp because 99.99% of mini importers from Africa communicate with their suppliers via WhatsApp. True or false? True or false? 99 of mini importers communicate with their clients via WhatsApp. Their suppliers via WhatsApp. The reason is WhatsApp calls, WhatsApp chats are cheap and instant. Like it's an instant messenger. You drop a message, you get a reply immediately, right? And you can make calls now that are even as clear as the phone you use. All right. So WhatsApp has come to stay and has been getting ground. That is actually the reason a lot of persons, you know, there have been a lot of pandemonium on the social media, you know, about people complaining on how they are going to continue with their mini importation business, you know, since WhatsApp have been banned. I've received more than 500 emails since 3 days ago. This news broke that you know, Chinese government has banned WhatsApp. Some persons are asking me, how do I communicate with my supplier? What do I need to do? What do I use? How do I go about this? I mean, a lot of words and whys. The truth is, the WhatsApp ban in China, the implication it has, and the sweetest part is, it is actually a good news for smart importer. That is why I themed this workshop today, China WhatsApp ban, the implication, and why that's one of the sweetest news for smart mini importers. Stay tuned to the end of this training. You will understand why what would have seemed to be some kind of bad news, you know, is turning out to be some kind of good news. All right. So before I go right into, let me see if we are actually following. Let me see if we're actually following. Okay, yes, okay, wonderful. Ogwashuku Peter. Okay, right. Peter from Ogwashuku. Okay, China WhatsApp ban, the implication, and why that's one of the sweetest news for mini importers. Not just every mini importer, but smart ones. I know you are smart. That is the reason you are actually on this training today. All right, so let's just go straight into the business of the day. Pat Ogidi, the anchor man. You know me. You've been hearing my voice. Even if you're not hearing me, maybe you come across this training somewhere online and you just join. Is this your first time? Now let me spare a few minutes to just tell you a bit about me. Then who is Pat Ogidi? Is Jenny's husband, right? Jenny is the most beautiful woman in the world. Okay, you can argue with your phone. All right, and Pat is Muna and Nicole's super dad, an entrepreneur, a non-conformist. Yeah, if you know me, if you've been reading from me, if you've been following me for some time, you know that I'm actually a non-conformist. I prefer calling myself a non-conformist. The whole thing is I coach and I mentor people. I coach and I mentor people through webinars, through seminars, through my edutaining daily emails. As a matter of fact, I send lots and lots of emails. That is why I said I'm not a conformist, because I don't believe in send lesser emails so that people don't unsubscribe from your list. No, if you want to subscribe, if I'm giving you content and you actually need it, you will be there. You will read the mails, and that's what's actually happening. So Pat is a husband, a father, an entrepreneur, a non-conformist, coach, a writer, an internet marketer generally. All right, been in business since 2008. You know, ups and downs. You know, getting some right and getting some wrong, making some mistakes, and at the end of the day, you know, gathering lots of experiences. I don't know if that's correct. Lots of experience, which I now think qualifies me to talk to people. As a matter of fact, that's why I have over, you know, or close to 200,000 people who read from me daily. That's why I have people, you know, reaching out to me, asking for one question, asking for one a solution to one problem or the other. I believe tonight is not going to be a difference. So that's a brief intro there about Pat Ogidi, the anchor person, the person you are hearing his voice right now. Okay, now let's dive right into the business. But before we do that, before we dive right into the business, I think there will be no better time, you know, to tell you about something that I've been working on, and I know that you will love, right? I've actually been having some kind of issues, you know, some kind of battling between, do I just let this out or do I just keep it to myself? But at the end of the day, I said, well, let me just let it roll. So I call it in 3 months Firebrand Import Challenge. This is actually a challenge, all right? Like a challenge, 3 months, like from now till December. That's what I mean, 3 months. From that's October, you know, till December, all right? Now 3 months import challenge is actually a challenge. What it means is you are actually going to challenge yourself and push yourself beyond what you used to be to reach a certain target. You're going to be setting a target, definitely money, 7 figures, all right? And then we're going to work towards that. Within these 3 months, we are going to take each step one after the other. If you think this kind of challenge is one thing you want to hear or you want to see, can I just get some yes on the chat box? If this challenge, somebody said Buhari from Aso Rock, that's wonderful. So Buhari is on my training. Wonderful. I know you must be kidding there. So if you think this challenge is one thing you want me to continue to tell you about, just put yes on the chat box and I'll say. If you think I should forget about it and just continue with the WhatsApp thing, which you of course you're gonna get, then I call it off and then I continue with the promises, you know, I made and I'm set to fulfill at this training. Oh, I think I'm getting yes. No at all. What? Okay, so it's all right. So I'm opening it up right now. I call it a 3 months Firebrand Challenge. 3 months Firebrand Challenge, all right? And if you check on the webinar window right now, if you're on the PC, it should be by your right-hand side. And if you're on a phone, right? If you're on a mobile phone, it should be below your video. So if you check it right now, you see something pop up. I call it the 3 months Firebrand Import Challenge. Just take this challenge with 9 others and let's see how much you can make before December 30th. All right, just take this Firebrand Challenge right now, join, and see how much you can make before December 30th. That's our target timeline. And then we are going to set figures, right? I could say maybe from 1 million to 2 million. And then this is what we're going to do. So it is up to you to either up your game in the challenge. But I actually do not want, you know, persons that will be in the challenge that would bring down our morale. And also, if you know that you're not really ready to, you know, do something about the challenge, no need even clicking on the I'm interested, and no need even, you know, a registry. All right. So that's it about the challenge. It will be there for about 10 minutes. So if you are there, you can just click on it and go. But if the timer elapses, that's all about the challenge. Okay. So with that said, let me go right into the business of the day. Let me go right into the business of the day. Oh, wonderful. Okay. I don't know. Some persons might have questions about the challenge, but let's just reserve that towards the end of this event because I'll be making out time to answer all your questions, right? Your questions, type them into the chat box and I'll make out time to answer them. Whether on the challenge or what I'm about teaching you tonight, I'll answer all of them. The implication and why that's one of the sweetest news for Smart Mini Importer. Now, let me first of all define who a Smart Mini Importer is. A Smart Mini Importer is not that guy who still imports stuff and wait for, you know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get them. One. Neither is a smart importer that guy who doesn't know how to go for, you know, a hot in demand product, except when they see Mr. A selling one. Now let me tell you something, right? Except you are actually getting that product from me and I say this product is actually new, I just dug it up, go pounce on it and make shitload of cash out of it. If you see a product people selling already, you know, people selling the product already, chances, I mean 70% chances, you know, that same product is almost about being whitewashed. That is why I don't actually, you know, advise my persons, anybody who come under my tutelage, to base the their selection of products on what people are already selling. All right. I mean, you could get it and then, but then the chances are just so slim. What I prefer instead is to show you exactly what you need to know to let you be the decider. Be that person that go, oh, this product, These are these criteria. So you run the product through those criteria, and once it passes, you pick it up and then you go selling it. And the truth is, before those guys, those copy guys get to find out, you may have done like 10 figures from it. You know, you may have done enough so that even if it's there, you just leave it for them and go over to the next product. That is how to know a smart importer. That's two. Then a smart importer, mini importer, is not that guy who always cry and complain about not being able to sell their products. Like they have issues running Facebook ads. Facebook is the hot thing right now. Facebook is the in thing right now. You can use Facebook if you run a toilet drainage whatever service, like the Gaddafi of those days, the late Gaddafi, you know, the man that started the shit business whatever thing in Lagos. You can actually sell these things on Facebook. And this is a quick story. My friend, a very good friend of mine, you know, we attended the same secondary school together. He works in Coca-Cola, NBC, you know, the one in Ikeja, you know, just the one in Agedingbi, Lagos, Ikeja. Now, the wife, after giving birth, the wife became so big. Now she's not just fat, she became big, like big, okay? And each time this guy will come to me and say, man, he's always complaining about his wife not doing this, not doing that. The wife is just no work, no job. Fine, she's a graduate, but the truth is there's no job. So what he did was the wife, after giving birth, the wife, you know, got registered into whatever, I don't know. But he did a space of 2 months. He lost weight without taking a single pill, without taking a single medicine for weight loss. All right. I mean, when they come to church, they see people see this woman, they be shouting. I mean, she got her figure 8 back because she was excessively pretty before she, you know, got pregnant and grew big and all that. It's like that for some persons. Now he gave birth, gone through all those things, lost weight, doing very well, like fine. Then the guy is still complaining to me that this guy, the wife doesn't have a job to do, and I just laughed and I remembered. Simple guy, your wife just went through some processes that enabled her lose weight without taking, I mean, the selling point there is without taking a drug, without taking any, you know, drug, whatever. I mean, I'm not saying drug is bad right now, but this is like an angle you can come, but there are shitloads of persons, ladies who want to lose weight, but they don't want to take any drug in their lips. All right. Now I talked to this lady about it, just to go open a fan page. Go open a fan page and each day spend $5. Those things you did. Document everything. You did this in the first week, document it, you did this in the second week, document everything. Then make some videos about yourself, right? 2 minutes video, 1 minute video. It doesn't need to be professional. They're not looking for a professional, they're looking for solutions to their answer, to their problem. Sorry. Now he made this video, he posted it on a fan page, and then we just boost the page, boost the post with $5. The first month, I'm not talking about the first month, this girl did, okay, he was charging 5,000, like quack marketing. I mean, you're interested, you contact her on WhatsApp, you pay 5K, you register for a whole month, you know, every morning, you add it to WhatsApp, every morning he drops some tips for you, and people are actually getting results. But then for only, he was charging just 5K. And in the first month, he made over 156,000 naira. I mean, then I was now talking to them about, you can actually build a mega business around this because you know it, you have the content, you have what people are looking for, right? Now, this lady, I didn't even sit down any day to show her anything Facebook ads. So it's about just going boosting an ad and all that. I know you could boost an ad and you won't get results. But the truth is, for the fact that she hasn't tried anything Facebook advertising before, and I just said boost an ad, and she just did exactly that, and she's getting turned. Now she makes more money than the husband. I mean, I don't want to mention their salaries now, but she does more figures than the husband right now. You know, she graduated from the 5,000 to 10,000. I built an upsell package for her, where she imported some, you know, exercise kits and all. Like you import the rope they use in throwing, that rope they use in jogging, the mats and all that, all these things to buy on AliExpress on blah 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 for pennies. And then he created a bigger package. 35,000 naira. When you go for that, he send you all those things. I mean, and people are paying him thanks to Facebook and thanks to, you know, taking action. So, a smart mini importer is that person who doesn't complain who still do the mini, who doesn't do mini importation? Who still doesn't do mini importation business like it was done 5 years ago? You know, those days you have to go to AliExpress, you pay. But no, it doesn't have to be that strenuous and tedious. All right. Now you do not even have to even go disturb yourself about getting dollar card, getting naira card. You can pay in naira, and I proved that with my Ecom Tycoon course. If you've gotten that course, you should understand. You would understand with me that you can actually do everything about your mini importation business without paying anything dollars. You pay in naira into a Nigerian account, and that's how simple it has become. All right. Now, if you are not doing it that way, you are not a smart mini importer. You are one, and that is why you are here. Somebody said the video is not playing. You're in local, the video, so just refresh. It should be from your connection or something. Just refresh. You will be able to reach me. The video is playing, and the slide is on the video. Sorry, is on the screen right now. So just refresh, and you'll be on here right away. Okay, back to the implication and why that's one of the sweetest news for smart importers. Now, some persons will say, Mr. Patabiakwa, which one is good news again, right? The truth is, those guys that are not smart, those guys that have not upgraded their import ideas to the tycoon, you know, to the tycoon level, all right? Those guys that have not upgraded their mini importation ideas and knowledge to the tycoon level will definitely, all right, will definitely still be doing it the old way. They will definitely be having issues with this WhatsApp thing. All right. But here is the workaround. The Chinese government have actually banned WhatsApp. They are doing it in phases. For some, it might be working intermittently. For some, it's to stop. But they are hell-bent on blocking it. The reason they gave is they don't want, you know, WhatsApp is a US company owned by Facebook. You know, they don't want, because once Chinese government, before you register on WhatsApp, you have to I'm giving you some of your information right now. They believe that the information of their citizenry will be stored outside China, like be in the hand of somebody in the US who will you know, do whatever they want to do with it. So they don't want to really take that chance. That's why they don't allow their people use Facebook. They don't allow their people use anything. So now the good news side of it is that for us smart importers, those guys have not upgraded to, you know, let me call it mini importation 2.0, the Ecom Tycoon way. All right. They would obviously, a lot of them, a good number of them will obviously just go in extinct. They will go extinct. A good number of them will go extinct. You know, they will just say, oh, I do not, I don't know how to go around this. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I don't know, since I can no longer communicate with my, because calling to China, if you want to that me call your supplier, you would see that is very, very expensive, right? Now, some of them will say, oh, because I can't call, I'm dumping mini importation business. And when they dump it, that becomes some good news for us. All right. And don't just think I'm just saying these things for saying sake. It is actually going to happen. It's actually going to happen. People are actually going to leave this stuff because, okay, some persons are actually giving them other chats medium, but the truth is those ones are not as robust and sleek as WhatsApp. Those ones are not as robust and easy. I was discussing with one of my suppliers that they said, no, WhatsApp has its own strategy. And that was why we went extra length to make sure we get something that is working. All right. So what exactly is this thing that is working for mini importers? Okay. Yeah, China blocked WhatsApp blocked in China. Do past bans put temporary. Okay. All right. Implications. One, these guys are going to go out of business, and except they join the Ecom Tycoon gang, then it's going to be trial and error for them until maybe they get something that's working. And when they finally do, we must have been 1,000 miles ahead of them. Two, it's going to mean more money for us, lesser competition. All right. If 10 of you, if you were just 10 of you selling back our products before, and then 5 stop selling this product because they can no longer source for this product, what happens? The remaining of you would, enjoy the market more. All right. So that's actually the implication. Now, why is it a good news? It's a good news because for us, it's going to help us make more money. It's going to help us make more money. Okay? It's going to help us make more money because we are not going to be affected. We're not going to be affected. If you don't want to be affected, you shouldn't be here. Or sorry, if you want to be affected, you shouldn't be here. You don't want to be affected, that's why you're here. Now, what is the way out? Now, let me tell you what happened. I had some sleepless nights the other day. The moment the WhatsApp news broke, I had a sleepless night where because a lot of persons have been on my neck. What do I do? This thing is not going. How do I contact this person? How do I contact this person? Or I've sent message for years. He hasn't been replying and all that. So I engaged my suppliers, the very suppliers I listed in the Ecom Tycoon course. And now if you are new here, and I've been mentioning this Ecom Tycoon course, you may be wondering, what's this course all about? What's this course all about? So I think I would open up a space now for those who haven't come in to come in and enjoy bonuses. You know, those that have come in will enjoy. And this will just be, if you are going later, no audio, no video. Why? Refresh. The network is bad. Well, just joining. Gabriel, you're welcome. Stanley Obina from Italy, you're welcome. Okay, now if this is your first time joining, or maybe you've not gotten access to the Ecom Tycoon course, all right, and you want to jump in, I think I'll make the offer available right now beside the window there. Okay, it's by your window, it's by your webinar window right now. You see a link there, how I helped turn a former car washer into a 5-figure income within 3 weeks. Want to follow the same steps? Click there. And if you click there, you'll get a chance to read through his experiences. He's actually a car washer, which can be verified. You know, was washing in Ogba. I know before I found him, we got doing something, and today, by the grace of Almighty, he's fine. Okay. Now, the way out is I went into some kind of communication, a lot of discussion and think tank with my suppliers, which is the same persons everybody in the Ecom Tycoon use. I give about 2 of them, 2 short people I can take orders from me. I've not met them before, but then they can take orders from me. Believe that. All right. Now the way out is I tried suggesting some other chat mediums. One of them is WeChat. WeChat is very popular in China. All right. It's actually the only chat application endorsed by the Chinese government because they control it. All right. Now we got talking on WeChat. Sorry, we got talking about WeChat. I told them, why not get WeChat and let my people use them? And they told me something very serious. They told me something very, very important. They said, WeChat is fine, but it's not robust. Chats on WeChat can be recalled in 2 minutes. You can put something and recall it. That's one. That's not even the most important one. 2, it's very difficult to follow histories of chats, because sometimes when I buy stuff with this guy, I just tell him, this order I made on July 5th, please, I want to reorder exactly that. They just go there, pull it up, and then they reorder again. They just do it again. But he said if it's in WeChat, it will be very difficult. All right. So for those guys that have been shouting online, WeChat this, WeChat that, fine, good luck with that. But the truth is, you are actually it's not going to be as efficient as WhatsApp has been serving you. That's one. All right. So since WeChat out of the way, we went on Skype because they allow Skype in China, and then the same thing, the same problem with WeChat, also is there on Skype. Skype would have been a good one, but Skype is very bulky. All right, except you're on PC, that's the only time you're in Skype. And the majority of persons who reach out to these guys, majority of my students, they use phones to chat. You don't have to always be on, because these things that has to do with sourcing, most times you have to always be in communication with your supplier. That's why the suppliers I gave in the Ecom Tycoon, as a matter of fact, sometimes I ask if they don't sleep, because even though they are 7 hours ahead of us, each time I buzz them up, sometimes midnight, sometimes around maybe around 9 in the night, for example, I buzz them up. You see him replying, and I asked him, "Don't you sleep?" He said, "Well, that they sleep, but then for some time, because that is actually her job. So she has to make sure she makes, you know, these persons I'm bringing their way happy, and that's actually what I'm more interested in. And that's actually why when you send them a message and they don't get back to you, the first person to receive the hit is me. Oh, Mr. Pat, this lady has not replied me. And when I tell them, why haven't you replied this person? They say, oh, I apologize. This is the prison. This is that. So WhatsApp remains the way. But how then do we continue using WhatsApp? Skype out of the way, WhatsApp out of the way, Telegram out of the way. None of these work efficiently. As a matter of fact, Telegram is blocked there as well. All right. So none of these work efficiently. So we are back to WhatsApp. How then can we use WhatsApp? So I went to some form of discussions with them, and we realized that though they are even ready to do illegal things for me and my customers, all right, this illegal, they're not going to kill anybody. They are actually got an additional, you know, a tool that they have to install on their phone, and then it will break that blockage the Chinese government is giving on WhatsApp, so that it will enable them access WhatsApp and still chat with you. So if you have access to any of these guys, you must have noticed that all those my suppliers are still very much on WhatsApp, rocking, chatting, and dishing out what they need to do, while others have gone mute, while others have gone helpless. All right, so we are still on WhatsApp. WhatsApp. That is if you're a smart importer, and if you are not yet a smart importer, then you can check out the pop-up, you know, by your window right now, and you can get access to the Ecom Tycoon course. All right, to become a smart importer. And being the smart importer is not all right. Let me see. From Port Harcourt, NJ is clear in my end. Thank God it's clear in some person's end. Wonderful. All right. So, yeah. When you become this, it's not just about you getting access to, you know, the kind of stuff you've been getting access to. No. I'm a kind of person that I really do not like really blowing my trumpet every time. As a matter of fact, I really don't like, but the kind of encomiums, you know, that have followed that course, that Ecom Tycoon course, the kind of encomium that have followed it, ecomtycoon.com, that's actually where you can go to get it, ecomtycoon.com. As a matter of fact, I've not had even one refund. And if you have 20% refund in a product, in a course, in an information product you launch, it's actually perfect. But in this case, I've had none, not even half. All right, not even half. Like, people buy it and I don't know. And that is why I'm proud to, you know, stick that 30 days money back guarantee. You don't like it within 30 days. Put everything that is in the course into practice. Ask me every question. Shoot me an email. There's a special email in the membership area. Shoot me an email. Ask me questions. And if you're not able to make headway within that 30 days, after, you know, helping you, trying to make it work for you, then you can ask for your money back and I'll gladly refund you. All right. And if you get access, you find these suppliers who still use the same WhatsApp you use, who still who you do not, with them you do not need to shake or start, you know, being confused about the way to go and all that. You still do what you do. You still reach them the way you reach them, just for you. We have to read that agreement to them for them to get that additional tool to break that blockage and be able to reach out to you. Imagine they could have just opted for the WeChat or Skype, which everybody is opting for, which is allowed, but then they said no, they have to now go extra mile to make sure they give their best. All right, to make sure they give their best. So that's about China import ban. I think we have a couple of us have some questions. No question in the house yet. If you have a question, type it into the chat box and we will continue. I will take all of the questions. Now, I think any question you have on mini importation business, not just on WhatsApp brouhaha, Any question you have on mini importation business generally, let me hear them on the chat box, and I will make out time to answer all of them right on this training. While I do that, I really love to log into the e-com for those, if you have questions, type it in. But while I do that, I would love to log into the e-com Tycoon membership and take you through some of the things in this membership, some of the things you get access to. All right. A moment while I switch my screen to okay. Now, if you get access to the e-com Tycoon membership, right, you get your, as a matter of fact, you get your email and your password, your login detail, that's your login email and your password. And with that, you come here. All right, that's me trying to log in there. Put in your question in the chat box. If you have question on the e-com Tycoon course, maybe you're a customer already, put it in the chat box. If it's the one I can answer here, fine. If the one I cannot answer, then I will tell you how to get it here. All right. But whatever question you have about mini importation business, selling online, selling anywhere, Facebook advertising, whatever you heard me talk, anything you know that I can answer you, ask them right now. So this is what the e-com Tycoon membership looks like. When you come in, you get in. When you log in, you get access in here. All right, and you can always log out in case you're using it. You're getting access on in a cyber cafe or something. All right, so this is these are the modules. Welcome to e-com Tycoon. This is the first module 1, which contains the watch this video first. You know how to go around here, how to download the course, how to watch it, how to do this, how to whatever. You know, everything you need to, how to access it from your phone and everything. Then we'll have the product sourcing. You know, how to source your product like a boss is all here. You know, I wouldn't like to open it now because there are some silent information you are not supposed to get until you get in here. Then shipping, how to ship your products within 48 hours, or in fact, within 48 hours to 5 days. As a matter of fact, I can get it in 48 hours right in Nigeria. And some persons have been asking me, I stay in Kotangora and there are no airports or seaports there. How do I get it? The truth is, this is internet business. This is not Lagos business. All right. Even if you're in Abuja, a guy was asking me a while ago that he stays in Abuja, you know, can he do it? I mean, for me, it's very crazy. And the same guy is a forex trader. Now, I asked him if anytime he want to trade forex, he travels to Lagos. Then after trading, he goes back to Abuja. No, we get these things wrong. So long you have internet that can get it done. I understand those in Lagos might want to have some kind of advantage, but that used to be the case. But right now, you do not need to relocate to Lagos if you don't want to, except you want to come to Lagos. But if you don't want to come to Lagos, you can. I have students in Akure. I have in Okigwe, Imo State. As I have in villages, right? People doing very, very well, doing figures, 7 figures, 5 figures, weekly, monthly. You know, how do they do this? I explained that, you know, in this shipping distance. Now, okay, now this shipping company, when it gets to Lagos, you receive a test. And the good thing is you don't have to pay until something gets to Lagos. When it gets to Lagos, you receive a test with how much you're supposed to pay, which you should know before even that time. All right. Now, when you get access, when you get how much you're supposed to pay, the next thing you do is, if you're not in Lagos, there are 2 things. I gave some logistic companies who can warehouse this product with, and they might not even charge you for warehousing. So that when you get orders, you just send, they can go there and pick it up for you. Just pay into those guys' accounts, and those logistic companies in Lagos here go there, pick it up for you, and warehouse it for you. Depending on your negotiation skill, you might decide not to pay or just pay peanuts every month, right? Now, when you have orders from wherever you are, you just push it to them on WhatsApp, on email, wherever, and they will do the orders, put them in envelope, package them, and send for you. That's 1. Then 2, even if you want to send it from wherever you are, it's fine as well. Now, you could just tell these guys that brought in those items from China to Nigeria to send it, so you pay into the account. No, it is me that refer them. So pay into the account. Don't come back to me and ask me, can I pay into this account? Those questions drive me nuts. And what I answer back with a question, who referred you to these guys? If you say me, why are you not coming to ask me a question? Does it mean if you can't pay into the account, I would refer them at the first place? All right. Now, you pay into the account, pay money for transportation. That's like 2,115. They ship it to wherever you are, and you go pick it up. Now, even if you're in Calabar or Calabari or whatever, you can do this. All right. I understand you may have bought some courses that they tell you have to come to Lagos, you have to come to this. Somebody the other day emailed me and told me he wanted to register for Jumia, and somebody asked him to bring 150,000. I said, well, that's actually true. But my e-com tycoon course can get you in Jumia without paying a dime, without even coming to Lagos, even though you need to be in Lagos. I gave out all those tips there, and it's just nothing. All right. So that's about shipping. Then marketing your products. Now, if you get the best of products and you don't know how to market them, you are wasting your time. As a matter of fact, though that guy that did not even take action at all is better than you. Once you get your item, as a matter of fact, before your items come in, you should have all the marketing plans drawn out. This is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. Now, some persons shout about Facebook, which is very perfect. But the truth is, there are other marketing channels. I talked about selling on Facebook, how you can actually sell on Facebook. Now, if you open this, you see tons and tons of videos here. This is selling via Facebook. What you need to know, this is about creating a video, the kind of videos you need to sell on Facebook. And as you know, you can always download this to your phone. You can always download this to your phone, to wherever, and watch offline. You mustn't log in here to come and watch it all the time. All right. Now, this is for making a post on Facebook the right way. Now, I see a lot of adverts. People just make posts like they are posting on their normal wall. No, and they still wonder why they don't get sales. But if you make posts the right way, like I put somebody through today, and he comes Tycoonist, who made a post, was rejected, and I said, okay, do it this way, follow this instruction, follow this pattern, and he did it, and it was approved. All right. Then it's about boosting your post. What you need to do. This is about using the data you collect from your ad to make your ad even better and pay lesser. All right, then you come over to, that's just about selling on Facebook. As you can see, it goes deep to tell you how to, pieces Facebook. Now, the strategy is here. It doesn't just work for your mini importation business. No. If you have a salon down the street, and the truth is, okay, my wife still uses this because she recently started a fabulous bedsheet store, right? A bedsheet store, and this is exactly the same strategy she used. Sit down in the house here, run ad, and others are coming from everywhere in the country. All right, bedsheets, Facebook. That's the only place. Facebook and Instagram, of course, from Facebook, she pushes them to Instagram. The same strategy. So it doesn't just work for mini importation business. Now, I could easily pull out this marketing your products and create a whole new course, sell for 25,000 naira, on its own. But I decided to just add it to the e-com tycoon to make sure you get 1,001 value for your money. All right. Now I talk about another way of selling via funnels. What is funnel? It is not that same funnel we use in putting fuel in our gen. No. But it's actually a marketing plan whereby that takes the shape of a funnel, so to speak. You show your ad to a whole lot of persons. They come in through the big funnel mouth. All right. The same funnel, some things you've said, screen them, screen them, take them through this tiny funnel space, then the customers pass through. How to apply this same thing in your marketing, you find in this video. All right. Then we'll talk about selling via e-com shop, how to register with Jumia. Now, there's something about Jumia and Konga. Even if you're not in Lagos, there's actually a way. As a matter of fact, not even if you're not in Lagos or you're not in Nigeria or whatever, there's actually a new feature that will enable you just give your products to them and they will sell them, and you only get alerts. All right, you only get alert and messages of, oh, your product is running out. Then you just send back stock to them. I give out the tips on how to do that. Means you can run your normal. All you need to do is search for a hot product, get them in, put them up there, and you are good to go. You don't have to, bother your head on how to go deliver or how to go drop off or whatever. Give it to them. When you get order, you only get an email that you've gotten order. They will do the orders and deliver. I mean, it's so sweet and simple. Jumia and Konga does it, but you have to know exactly how and the path to take. Right now, selling via mini e-com sites. There are lots. There's a way to sell via mini e-com site, and I've always mentioned the advantage of having an mini e-com site. Now, that doesn't. If you don't have it, doesn't mean you can't start. I'm talking about when you are okay selling, with Facebook alone and all that. Nothing stops you from getting a mini e-com site and as well selling there. I have a guy who sells something that has to do with a watch. All right. Now he uses the same strategy. Towards the end of his whatever he's doing on Facebook, he has a link to his mini e-com site. And then when they go there and they check it out, he suggests other products they may like. Like you see somebody that came for product A, adding 2 other products, that's 3. That you're not killing 3 birds with 1 stone. That is the powerful, that's what mini e-com site can do for you. I take you through how you can actually get this mini e-com site running. Combine this with Facebook traffic and you'll be something else. Okay, then delivery to the customers. I gave access to some delivery companies you can actually use, right? Some delivery companies you can actually use. I gave access to some of them, and even though they are not perfect, I gave how to make sure your orders are delivered, how to make sure, you know, the tricks to employ to make sure your orders get pushed and delivered. All right, you get about 5 different logistic companies. And for those that are not in Lagos, there is actually a strategy. If you're not in Lagos, if you're not in Nigeria, let's say you're in Italy, somebody's watching from Italy, somebody from Australia, you can sit there without picking a phone and sell to Nigerians and get your money in your Nigerian bank account and withdraw from there. I gave out the tips in this e-com tycoon, and you can actually pick up a copy today, you know, by going to ecomtycoon.com or clicking on the link that's showing up right on your webinar window right now. Okay, I will take your question. I'll take your questions. Okay, now I talk about making more, scaling up. When I say scaling up, I'm actually referring to not doing anything at all, not doing anything different. Like somebody buys a product of 10,000 naira, like he buys your normal product you're selling for 10K, you send it to him, and then you do some magic while sending the product to him, and you sell him a product of 25,000, 50,000 naira, and it gets back to you with a simple text, yes, no, to deliver that item. Now you don't spend any additional money getting that client. It's the same person that bought the product from you, and he thinks you are doing him a favor, offering him a product that is even more expensive. Now, if you sell 100 products normally, right, and then you get 40 persons coming back to come and buy your, you know, a product of higher price value, how cool is that? Without doing anything, without running any advert, without spending any money on advert, you're making these sales happen. I gave out these tips in this making money. This is one part that you don't find anywhere. I can easily just pull this out, flesh it out as a course. You know how to scale your mini potential business from whatever you are to 7 figures, because this is actually what it is, and sell this course for whatever. All right. Now, Facebook has adult products. They do this. Adult products are the money maker. Somebody emailed you the other day and said, "I bought adult products. I bought Dildo, and then I put them on Jumia, and I get small sales. I don't make sales. Blah blah blah." I wanted to ignore the mail, and I think I just answered with a question or something, but he never got back to me. The truth is, he believes he should buy a dildo and put it on Jumia, and then he makes all the shitloads of cash. No, I know that may not happen sometime. That is why I gave you 4 ways of selling. And as a matter of fact, you don't even need to put the dildo there because the competition there is high. You sell them on Facebook, but Facebook, as you know, has people who are phone crazy. If you don't know, I have a friend that sells this dildo in Lekki and Aja axis. For it's those face-to-face selling, 25,000 naira for dildo he buys for $3. And these guys buy them without the cash on delivery thing, without the return thing, without his not working thing, because why won't it work? I mean, why won't it work? Now, the only problem is you cannot sell these things on Facebook because Facebook already bans anything adult. But what if I tell you that there's actually a way to go around selling adult products on Facebook? There's actually a way to actually tweak your ad to make Facebook approve of it. As a matter of fact, I have just imported a very wicked adult product. I'm sorry if you're against them selling adult product. That's for you. That's a personal decision. Keep it to yourself. I mean, if you don't sell it, it's fine. If you don't sell it, it's fine. But I sell it. I'm convinced that I do nothing wrong. So why should I stop? So if you want to preach to me, that's fine. But just spare the preaching. Save it for the pulpit. What I'm saying is, if you decide to sell it, because it's actually where the money is, if you decide to sell it or anything, not just dildo or enlargement, whatever, anything that has with adults, enlargement, this thing, power this thing, whatever, whatever. Right? If you decide to sell it, the easiest way to go about it, I explain here. And you have to do with Facebook. And believe me, those ads get fast clicks and cheaper costs, as a matter of fact, because people easily. Okay, let me just give you a clue on how to sell this thing. Okay, if you see a Facebook page with this picture, all right, and then I start telling you, I'm giving away too much. I'm not gonna give away those. I'm not gonna say this, please. Get the Ecom Tycoon course, and you will get to know how this is done. All right, get it, and you get to know how this is done. People who has it would blame me because they're actually on this training. They'll blame me and they'll say, "Pat, you're giving out what I paid for." All right, but believe me, you can do this, and it's very, very easy. You can do it. There are tons and tons of strategies around. You don't need to go far-fetched to get this to work for you, right? You just go there, pick one story, flesh it out, pop it on Facebook. Facebook approves of it. Your ad is going, and then you are killing it. I mean, it's possible. Now, the course goes to tell you how those who don't stay in Lagos can actually do this. If you don't stay in Lagos or you stay abroad, you have a place in Ecom Tycoon. You can do it. All right? And then I talk about if you want us to set it up for you, it's also fine. We can set it up for you. Then I give all the resources. I wouldn't want to open it here. All the resources. All the resources are off. All the resources you would ever get, I mentioned in the video, I packed in those in the resource section. Sorry, I had to take it off because some of them want to go grab those resources, right? So all the information you need. Then I have bonuses there, right? And those bonus, you're supposed to get one additionally that's not there. Okay, that's there. But I'm supposed to remove it. But if you are coming in right now, you're going to get access to it. And one is actually over 145,000 naira worth product. It's actually how to use Facebook videos to sell the hell out of a product. It's actually a course I invested on, a very powerful course, $127. All right, you're getting it for free. How to use Facebook ads and spend lesser for more profits, right? And then I think I also have a list of 50 products. Okay, I think I've removed that, but if you're coming in right now, I might put it back for you so that you can get it. A list of 50 products you can get right away and hit the ground running. Just pick one or two. Don't go importing 50. No, pick one or two, import 10 or 20, test it out. If you get a winner, boom, scale it up using the tips in the Ecom Tycoon. I think I've said enough, and the link should be right there on the page. If you are there, you just click on it or go to ecomtycoon.com to get going. All right. Now I have a couple of questions. I'll be taking these questions right now. I'll be taking these questions right now. Okay. Let me pull the questions up. Okay, before I go to the question segment, let me pull up the 90 days Firebrand challenge again. Let me pull up the 90 days Firebrand challenge again. 3 months Firebrand import challenge. That's from now till December, and it involves money, so it's not something that you have to pray or hope and then it will be happening. No, it involves money, and it's actually your money they are actually going to be using to make more money for you. I'm not going to touch the money that you'll be using in putting in the business. I'm only going to, serve as do this. Okay, our products in now. Let's go over to the Let's go over to the advert section. Now this is what we need to do. Do it and give me your result in 24 hours. Now you get back to me with 24 hours. I mean, fun. We'll just be doing this and doing that. But what I know is within the time in consideration, you should make something that would wow you, right? So if you are interested, I didn't even mention that I'm actually going to pick only 10 persons, but I know a lot of people will jump in, but I have to screen all of you. As a matter of fact, I have to jump with you on phone. So when you opt in right now, I have to call you on phone and ask you questions. That will actually determine if you will go, to the next section. All right. So if you are interested, click on the I'm interested right now, fill out the questionnaire, and then I'll be right onto you. I'll call you within for 8 hours. You get a call from me directly, and I'll ask you a series of questions, and then I will decide there and then if you are going with us with the challenge. All right, as you can see, it's not an all-comers affair, but you think it should work for you. If you think 5, 6, 7 figures before Christmas, it's okay. Fine, it's okay for you. Click on it, and then we'll get on it. Okay. Okay, questions, lots of them here. Wonderful questions I'm getting here. Just the first one here is actually very wonderful, and I love that. TBK says, when we do, oh my God, the English is sweet. Oh, we do you when a performing artist suddenly stop performing? Hey, TBK, I don't get to, I don't understand. Abi, what do you do when a performing artist suddenly stops performing? Okay, I get it now. What do you do when a performing artist suddenly stops performing? Man, this is a wonderful question. And if you are here right now, I'm paying very, very rapt attention. This is a very powerful question. I'm not even supposed to answer for free, but I'm going to answer that. All right. Okay, now there are 3 phases of ads, Facebook ads. Phase number 1 is the testing phase. 2 is the scale phase. 3 is the redo phase. It's actually supposed to be 4. Then 4 is the kill it phase. Now, if you start an ad, as a matter of fact, you have to test a lot of things. You could test the image or the video. Or okay, let's say you are selling a weight loss belt, and you are targeting ladies from 25 to 45. You are selling a weight loss belt. You are targeting ladies from between the ages of 25 to 45, right? Now you have your video made. You have your information on it, like I explained in the Ecom Tycoon course. Now you click on you run your ad. I think I gave something. If your okay, you have to split those ads, maybe from 25 to 26. I gave a particular number. I work with a particular benchmark, and I won't give that number here. Before you know, if your target audience, if your reach, if the audience size falls below that number, you cut it from, like, if it's 25 to 26, that is within that number, create that ad and call it ad 1. Duplicate the same ad, start from 27 and get that number again. You create variations. Now, what we are actually testing here is the age bracket, because it might just be that it's people between 25 to 26 that want your product, and you'll be targeting everybody and then wasting your money, right? Now, push your ad and let it run for 48 hours. That's the split. That's the test stage. I normally test with $5 or 2,000 naira, right? And then watch those ads. Watch the ones that are doing well. Watch the ones that are not doing well. You will find 1 or 2 that are doing well. Anyone that is doing below par. And how do you know that ad is doing well? When you look at the reach versus the engagement. All right. If it's not encouraging, kill it. And then for those ones that are doing well, maybe 2, scale it. Now, that brings us to part 2. Now, scaling means, since you are spending $5 daily before, because that $5 has a limit. Maybe out of 500,000 persons that is your target there, the reach could be that your $5 could be like 5,000. Now, what happens to the remaining number of them? Now, what you need to do is scale it up. That's what we call scaling, because if you are getting results from spending $5, it means the $5 for a particular result to the benchmark, maybe $5 you get 10 others, or $5 5 others, right? Now, if you scale that ad to, let's say, $50 per day. Sorry, don't say it's too much. We're talking about money. That's actually how to make the money. Now, if you scale that ad to $50 per day, that means if you're getting 5 orders for $5, now it means you are getting 5 times 10. That's 50 orders. I mean, when you look at this thing, now when you run it that way, continue running it, continue hammering it. As a matter of fact, if the output, if the result they're getting is actually maintaining that order, if you have the money, make it $100 per day. That's how to make this money, right? Keep scaling it. Now, when you notice that the ad has started pointing downward, leave it for some time. So long you are making profit, leave it. But when it becomes so you know, evident that this ad is really not doing really well again, that is the time to tweak that ad again. Now you could just change the video because people are blind to the video. Wait, I'm giving away too much. Change the video, run it again. So that's how to do it. And then continue from stage one again. If it's no longer doing well, you could change something else again, or at a point you can kill it entirely and go look for another audience. And the truth is, I gave a point and kill easy strategy for newbies, for dundies, anybody to, you know, get down to business using Facebook advertising. All right. Now let me pick one other question. Let me pick one other question. Okay, Ecom Tycoon is the way to go. Bless you, Pat. I'm unable to read through my Ecom Tycoon course. Christopher, why? It's actually an easy video. So download it, not read. It's actually watch it. All right. Download it to your phone if you can't watch it live, and then you can watch it. If you're using a phone, what I advise is below each of the videos, there's a green button there. Click on it and you can download it and you can watch it. So that's the easiest thing to do. Is there a lecture on Facebook ad in the Ecom Tycoon course? Yes, I dedicated a whole lesson, you know, to the Ecom Tycoon course, to the Facebook advertising. And the truth is, I'm actually creating a course right now, advanced, and I'm going to add it to the Ecom Tycoon course, free for Ecom Tycoon members, and I'm selling to those that are not members, right? Somebody said, boss, you didn't answer me. Somebody said, EcoBank is not there, sir. Good luck. How do you mean EcoBank is not there? No, I don't know. Whichever bank you use. Okay, the Pay with Bank is not working. Oh, do a transfer, whatever. Do it to our bank account. EcoBank is not there, but you can actually use your card. Don't click on their bank. When you go to the page, don't click on the bank. Click on card and use it. It's 100% safe. You're actually dealing with your bank, not part of Gidi directly. So your bank gets to pay me my money. Please, my OTP code is not coming, so can buy online now. Wow, you might miss out. It's all right. Thank you so much. It's been a nice listening to you tonight. Thank you, Nseobong Emmanuel. My second question is a complaint regarding Annie. Sorry, don't complain here. It's not a complaint ground. Send it to my mail. There's a special mail inside the Ecom Tycoon course. You can always reach me directly. I get that mail and I make sure I respond to it ahead of every other mail. Like I set it in such a way that once it comes, it goes up on my inbox, so that when I come and answer that before I see any other mail. Yeah, that's how much I love my Ecom Tycoon, guys. I choose share is because she's a superwoman. Okay, I choose her. Okay, how do I download this training? I don't think I can download it. I don't know, except I changed my mind. Ramaz, you can begin with how much you have. Follow the video and source. Thank you, Gabriel. After getting the Ecom Tycoon course, how much is the minimum? You can start with anything. This is one big question people ask me. Now let me tell you something. Minimum position business is to your own terms. Let's say you have 10,000 naira. That's what you want to start with. Now, I wouldn't crucify you or go start calling you names because you have only 10,000 naira to start, right? You actually start with what you have, all right? But I believe in the fact that I believe in the idea that what doing well, especially if you have the money. Don't say I have it, let me use your 10,000 because how much you put in, you get. You can't put in 10,000. I want to make 300 figures in a day because Pat says so. No. Okay, but you will actually make profit from that your small money. Now, if you have 10,000 naira, for example, this product, let's say for example, this product sells for $1, not on AliExpress, but on that site I give on that course, right? It's set for $1. $1 is 306. Let's just say 400 naira, right? And now you buy it, and let's say you spend 1,500 naira to ship it to Nigeria. Okay, let's say you spend 1,500. Now you now spend another 1,000 naira to advertise it. That's 2,500. Now you now spend another 1,500 to send it to who buys it. That's 4,000. Now you sell it, let's say for 7,000. You've made a profit of 3,000, but you've only made a profit on one item. That's 3,000. All right. Since you know how to sell that, and you could have bought more if you have the money. Now that person that did that, it will be right to say the person has done minimum position business. So if I say you can actually start minimum position business with 10,000 naira, I'm not out of place. If I also say you can start with 1 million naira, so my best answer of the time is you can always start with what you have. All right. What I say, instead of you waiting for 1 million naira to come, start with that thing you have. But if you have that 1 million naira, there's actually a way to make sure you put it well the way you should. For example, I don't tell people to go, oh, you think this product will sell, you go and bring in 1,000 copies. No. You have to test the market, and if it does very well, boom, it's just a WhatsApp away, and then the products come in, and you pay into an Naira account, and you are good to go. All right. So for those of us asking us how much you need to start with, is really not a problem. Okay. How do I download? Okay. My first question is retargeting FB ad. When doing an ad with video, which ad objective is the best to get maximum result? I'm not supposed to answer that here, but the one to get maximum result is actually engagement. It's actually engagement and not video views, right? I'll end it there. Please, boss, try to talk to Annie. Anything that has to do with Annie Mubarak, send it to my email. If you are having any question that has to do with Ecom Tycoon, send it there. I will trash it. Believe me. Yes, no, my orders is 1 week now. She knows I'm from Ogidi. God bless you, Mr. Pat. Blah, blah, blah. A person from Maiduguri. This is my military guy. A person, may Allah protect you. May God protect you as you protect Nigerians. Annie has been slow to responding. So, Solomon, you've not been hearing this thing I've been telling here since, right? I've been telling you that WhatsApp has been banned in China, and somebody was trying, I've been trying all their possible best to get back, and his has been slow. I mean, you register for this training, that shouldn't be a problem, because I've already explained that. Is there a lecture on Facebook ad in the Ecom Tycoon course? 100% yes. We do. Okay. I think no other question here, and there's no point stretching this any further. Any other question? Lots of persons still on the training, but no question is coming. Okay. Luther Tabore says, hello, Pat. What is the way out on this WhatsApp issue? You just joined, I guess. Maybe you get a link to watch the replay. All right. When you get a link, you can watch what I said about it. All right. There's actually nothing to worry about. You are still going to be using your WhatsApp to reach all the suppliers I gave you. I mean, my own suppliers, not every other person, not the ones you get from every other person. All right. They find a way around it that is working for them. They're reaching out. They're reaching you. Okay. Okay. Some persons are still asking, 90-day challenge did what? Let me see. How does the 90-day challenge work? Now, when you click on that link, all right, when you click on the link, the 90-day challenge link, which is on your screen right now, click on the I'm interested. Okay. It takes you to a form to fill. Now, fill the form. It involves answering a couple of questions. Fill the form, and I will receive an email of your detail and your number. Make sure you put in your number correctly, and I'm going to call you within 48 hours, okay? So that I will, further ask you questions to see if you qualify. Now, it is not free, all right? It's not actually going to be free, but it actually have to do with you and your money. You keep your money, you take instructions from me within these 3 months. We are going to be, I call it 3 months Firebrand Import Challenge. 3 months Firebrand Import Challenge. I mean, it's going to be something I have to take you through. Okay, this product. Go here, put it in. All right, do this. I mean, interaction for 90 days, and we should get results. If you don't get results, I wonder. My advice will now be, you might just quit. All right, because this is something you learn in the process. All right, we'll talk about products we're going to import. Everybody's going to import the same product. It's going to be 10. Everybody's going to be importing the same product. Maybe 3% import this, 3% import this. And you're not going to import 1 or 2 products. There are strategies and there are rules. When I talk to you, as a matter of fact, you should have up to 600,000 naira, for you to apply. All right, 600,000 naira. No, you're not giving me the money. Hold on. When I talk on phone, we will trash that out. Okay. So I just guide you, put you through how this is done and all those things. So when you click on the link right now that shows up on the screen right now, it takes you to a form, the 3-month Firebrand Import Challenge. Just fill your name, phone number, then answer those 3 short questions, right? If you answer no to any of them, I'm sorry, you might disqualify. You're not qualified, right? So answer those 3 questions, submit it, and then I will receive the mail. I've started receiving tons and tons of them right now. I've received the mail, and then I will call you. I will call you All right. When I call you, we will now go over to next. And when I call you, I tell you what to do next. Once you do it, you get into the platform. We will get on it immediately. All right. So I can't wait to have these 10 persons. I'm going to just qualify 10 persons. If there are more than 10, what I'll do is I will work with 10 persons and keep you for the second. So the faster it is for you, the better. All right. So I'm going to be working with 10 persons for this first phase, 3 months thing. All right. It's going to be 3 months thing, Christmas on our mind, and we're going to be doing something absolutely awesome with that. Challenge is a challenge. At the end of the day, I might make 2 million profit. At the end of the day, I might make 1 million. But what I know is that you are going to make profit that will convince you. Profit that is going to wow you and make your Christmas or December a good one. All right. I'm not trying to brag here. As you can see, I never mentioned any figure, but I'm actually saying it's a challenge. In a challenge, a lot of persons make more. So it's up to you to actually take what you are learning, put them into practice, rock solid practice, or you let it go. But we are on the challenge and we are going to work on this, and we're going to it's going to work for us. So if you are good to go, click on the link that shows up right now and get access right now. Okay, click on the link and you can get access right about now. Okay. Any more questions before I call it a day? Let me see if we have any question here. Let me see if there are any more questions here before I call it a day. Let me see. Any question here? Wonderful. This thing is transmitting. I'm actually watching it right now and it's transmitting. Okay. 3 months Firebrand import challenge. Take this challenge with 9 others. Let's see how much you can make before December 30th. Take now. So if you click on I'm interested, it takes you to the form. Fill it out and we will meet there, right there. Okay. Please, boss, how can I create my own business platform to be selling like Jumia and Konga? Mubarak Buhari, if you are there right now, email me. I will take you through. Thank God you are an e-com tycoon, so it's going to be easy for you. So I will take you through the process. Just email me with this same question and I will take you through the process. I will show you how 2 options really. The first one is easy. The second one is something you can actually do yourself. So whatever you choose, fine. You are my customer. I'm ready and I'm out to make sure you get the best. All right. So email me, shoot me a quick email. Network has been terrible. Glow and MTN. Will there be a replay? Okay, for your sake, I'm going to let a replay, but that will be for maybe for 8 hours or 24 hours. So make sure you get once the webinar ends and there's an email, click on the link, watch the replay, and make sure you watch it within that time. Else, don't come back to me and say, oh, the replay has expired. If it has expired, so be it. Somebody said, okay, Pat, remember me in that kingdom of I want to be there. Yeah, you can be there, Kenneth. It's up to you. I'm trying to buy the e-com tycoon course now, but I'm having issues paying. What should I do? Good luck. Good luck. Okay. What should I do? Good luck. I don't know what you could do. If you can do a transfer, you can do a transfer to a bank account. The bank account is on the side as well. Do a transfer, either their star, whatever they're using doing transfer. However you want to send it, fine. Okay. Yes, Annie has a Nigerian account. Wonderful, Mark Charles. Confirm that is an e-com tycoon is talking. And which address will she send it to? Who? But I watched the webinar, but didn't really get a means of getting in touch with Annie. Mark Charles, if you're an e-com tycoonist, check the resource section of the e-com tycoon membership. If you're not there, if you're not an e-com tycoonist, I'm going to pop out the e-com a link to get the e-com tycoon right now. Okay, it will show up right now on the webinar window. You can click on the link and I will give you all the bonuses. All the bonuses have been given. All the bonuses have been given to those who've been ordering. Even those, all the bonuses, you get it. If you order right now, you get all the bonuses, okay? So, for you that's asking, my Charles, if you don't have the e-com tycoon, but if you have it, log in, check the resource section. I have tons and tons of all the resources, contacts, website addresses, everything packed there. Okay. All right. Yes, Chidebere, you can watch this later on, but within 48 hours after the event. After 48 hours, the link will expire. Once it's expired, it has expired. Okay. Good luck. Take it easy. I have also ordered a course a few weeks ago. The problem you are experiencing might be due to your bad network. Yes. So just hold on and check and try later on. No one is answering me. I need help on how to purchase this course. We've been answering you, Mr. Good luck, Jonathan, brother. Okay. Any more question? Which address? And which address will she send it to? Okay, Bright. Somebody's asking which address will she send it to. I think it's Machals. All right, the Ecom Tycoon link is still there. You can get access. Just click on the link and you get to the page to get it right now. Let me get some more questions here. Thank you, Augustine Chuksoko, as well. Elaborate on WhatsApp thing, Machals. I have actually elaborated on that. So you can watch the replay, and then you see it's nothing really so ambiguous, other than we'll find a way to continue using WhatsApp. So if you are using my suppliers, you know, the ones I have in the Ecom Tycoon, you are still going to be using your darling WhatsApp, no breakage, no WeChat that is full of limitations, no Skype that's full of limitations, kind of, but your darling WhatsApp, right? You can call them on WhatsApp and whatever. Please download link. Okay. How do I start advertising on FB immediately I create a page, or will it be banned? Why not? Once you create a page, you can start advertising on Facebook. Nothing like banning you. They only ban you if your Facebook account is new. So open your Facebook account. If it's new, leave it for like 1 week. Make some few posts, make some friends there before you can start advertising, right? That's advertising. But if it's page, create a page, and I can create a page on my old account right now and advertise right now. Okay? She knows, okay. I think there are no other questions there, and there's no point dragging this any further. Thanks, boss. I appreciate Machals. Okay, do I have to join the Ecom Tycoon to join the challenge? No, you don't have to join the Ecom Tycoon to join the challenge, but you better understand it, you know, if you're a member of the Ecom Tycoon. The reason is this. We'll be assuming everybody in the challenge knows the mini importation basics, the things in the Ecom Tycoon and more. So you might really not catch up except you have a phototropic, I don't know how to put it now, brain that would boom. But what I know is having the Ecom Tycoon would, you know, give you an edge, and that's actually what you want, believe me. I think there's no more question. So in the absence of that, I think we should call it a day. Yeah, I'm calling it a day. As you can see. Thanks for confirming our use of WhatsApp. Wonderful, Augustine Chuksoko. God bless you. So on this note, I have to call it a day. Thank you for showing up. I don't know. I've been a lazy guy lately. I don't know why. I beg the old fathers in the house. Is it that when you have 2 kids, 2 girls, you start becoming lazy? I have always promised and I've always wanted to run weekly webinars. Even if there's nothing to teach, I just take your questions. All these questions to bomb me via mails and everywhere. If there's nothing to teach, I just take your questions. But then I see myself struggling to do this. I want to be doing webinars every Thursday, right? Every Thursday. I take questions within the week. I answer them on Thursday. Or I take a topic that is trending, a topic I know I need to trash. You need to know. I trash them on Sunday. All right? Something like this are the things I want to be doing. But I found myself not doing these things. I don't know why. But I'm going to break that jinx, assuming it's a jinx. I don't believe in that jinx trash shit. All right? But expect more of my webinars like this Thursdays, right? Ogapa, what of Recession Escape ebook? Well done. First of all, it's not an ebook and it's not available to the public. It's only available to you to buy if you are an Ecom Tycoonist. If you're not an Ecom Tycoonist and you want it, you should be paying me 50,000 naira. But as an Ecom Tycoonist, 65,000 naira. As an Ecom Tycoonist, you get it cheaper. All right? When you get an Ecom Tycoon, you get a chance to pick up the Recession Escape. It's actually a one-time offer. If you miss it that time, you might not get it again. It's all right. Augustine said I'm not lazy. Okay, now let me take that as a weekly webinar will be very helpful, boss. No worry, we're going to pray for you. I need those prayers now. Thank you. All right. Yeah, no more questions. How can I get a video on my new products to be advertising it on Facebook? Mubarak, don't ask me this question. You are an Ecom Tycoonist and a very good one for that matter. All right, how can I get a video on my new products? What are these products? Use those same strategy. Look for them. If you can't find them, contact me. I will help you find the video. Use the same strategy I gave in advertising on Facebook, how to get videos, already made videos. Put your marketing messages on them and use them on your advert without problems. If you can't get the video for your product, contact me. I will make sure I get it for you. Oga Boss, please, when do you an update? How do we do? Oga Boss, please, when you do an update, how do we know? Okay, good. When I do an update, because once you come into the Ecom Tycoon membership, I get your email. Like, I have you as a VIP customer. You are not. That's mostly why you'll not be receiving mails from me all the time, right? Now, if I have any update, like when I did that 50 products, 50 hot in demand products, if you came in something like a week ago, before a week ago, you should receive an email with a link to get the product. So that's how it works. If anything is updated, I email you and I make sure you get it. Okay. Yeah. May the Lord continually bless your strength. Thank you, Mr. Augustine Oko. Weekly webinar will be fine. Okay. On that note, if I stay here today, I'm going to continue taking questions. On that note, I call it a day. Thank you for attending this training. I am going to call it a day right now. I will make the replay available for some time for you. I think for 8 hours or so. So if you don't want 8 hours, don't bother emailing me asking me for to enable the link. It's gonna expire out. So when you click on the replay link, you see this page expires in. If that time day expires, that's it. All right. Thank you for being here. I'm going to be training a lot of things. A lot of things you need to know. Marketing, generally, how to sell your product. Pick your brick and mortar business offline. Whatever you do offline, barbing salon, you sell wig, you sell fowl, poultry, you sell more, you fire car, bring it to the internet and sell them. Sell the hell. The truth is, the internet is the only place where you can reach 5 million, 15 million Nigerians in a day. There is no venue. There is no stadium in Nigeria that can take 15 million persons, 1 million persons. But the internet is the only place you can reach 15 million persons. On Facebook, you can reach 15 million Nigerians in a day if you are serious. Now, these are the same persons that have the same problems, roam around. They want solutions to their problems. They are on Facebook. You just have to do the right thing and then take it to them. I read somewhere a guy, I mean, I felt proud. It was on somebody else's platform. I would have, taken that guy up. The guy is a welder, like he welder. And he said, he asked the question that he's actually looking for ways he can bring his welding business to the internet and also sell, exposure to his co-welders. I mean, that's massive. That's massive. And it's easy with a fan page. And the things you do, 2 minutes video with your phone, boom, cha, 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 you just do a video, put it there and explain why they should choose, what they should do, why choosing a welder, why they shouldn't choose a welder, who does this, who doesn't use this. It was, when I was doing some, when I was doing some things, in the construction side, and I realized that while welding a gate, there's a particular thing they use that makes it stronger than some others. I never knew. So when these guys are able to prove on Facebook, see, some persons want to use him because they know this guy has what what they are looking for. I have a friend. I have a friend who actually sells tires online. Car parts, not tires. And he has a fan page. He calls it mbuka.com. A fan page, Mbuka, right? Mbuka is what we Igbos mostly call car section, where they sell car stuff, where they pieces cars, right? Now this guy does Facebook ads. What does he do? He just teaches what you need to know about tires, original tires. As a matter of fact, it was there I realized that I bought a fake tire. The last time I traveled to the east, I got a bus tire on the road, right? So when I got to where I just bought a tire, in one of the biggest shop, but I came, I checked the tips those guys gave in that fan page, and I realized that I bought a fake tire. They faked the expiry date. All right, expiry date in the tire I embossed. Now, if it's not embossed, sorry, it's not embossed. It's embossed. Now they come out. I don't know what they are supposed to come out. Like if there is the two you can feel it if you touch it like this. They are not inside. Now what these guys do is once it has expired and it's new, they will scrape out that embossment and then they'll go and do a metal with the new expiry date, with the fake expiry date, put it in heat it up, and then stamp it on the tire so that it now put a hole and that expiry. So when you pick, that's actually the kind of tire I bought. So imagine if I want to buy a tire now, I'll go to Mbuka, I'll go and check that guy's fan page and see whatever, because I know he knows. He gave me something that has changed my idea of tires and all right? So any business you have can be sold online. Anything you sell, I'm just to say any business you can't sell online, all right? So long as it's legit, you can sell them online. No matter how stupid you want it to look like, you can sell anything online. So in our subsequent webinars, I'll be, taking us through how we can get this done. If you need a website, if you need a fan page, what you need to do, how to write the marketing messages, the kind of software to use. Believe me, they're not too technical. You can do them. Thank you for being here. And on this note, I call it. Okay, twice in a month webinar is okay. You need to attend to Muna, Nicole, and Mama Muna. I love that. I love that, Mubarak. That's a very good one because they need me as well. If I'm lacking there, then why am I now making money? I mean, that's the reason we are grinding and hustling. Abby, thank you. Yeah, Ecom Tycoonist, you don't get my mails, NS. The truth is, if I'm there's no point promoting Ecom Tycoonist to you, Ecom Tycoon to you, because you already have it. So I promote it to those who doesn't have it. So what I do is when I have something important I send to you, like this training, this webinar, you receive the mail because it's of something important, right? So that's it. So thank you, and go take action. Action. Just taking action makes the difference. Taking action makes the difference. I know it, and you're not taking action. Take action, make mistakes, learn. Even me, it happens to me, and I've learned a lot of lessons. I have an idea, I keep those ideas, not to work. But the day I reluctantly just do them, I see money, and I'll be like, and I've been broke all this while. So it happens to everybody. Always learn to take action. Don't wait till everything is complete. Take imperfect, massive action. Do imperfect things. A lot of imperfect actions make imperfect whole. That's my last word for you. Thank you for attending this training. And on this note, I call it a day. Bye.